Hey Meeple people, how's it going? And on today's vlog, we're going to be talking about a game, and this game is called Knights of the Round Cheese. Let's get to it. So Knights of the Round Cheese is a two-player game, but it can go up to 3 or 4 players if you have a second copy, and it takes about 15 minutes to play. It is mainly a card drafting game. So let's go ahead to the table and see a little bit more about how the game plays and what you need to do to win. So this is Knights of the Round Cheese. This is a game where you're trying to get the most victory points before the draw deck runs out. Once the draw deck runs out, you're going to go ahead and count up all the victory points all your foxes gave you in your party. So let's go ahead and see what a round looks like within Knights of the Round Cheese. This is mainly a drafting game, but there is set collection because some of these abilities down here all the way at the bottom that give you points at the end of the game, they usually need certain types of foxes in your party. So for this first player's turn, they're going to go ahead and first recruit one of these foxes. Now, foxes all the way to the left, these first two, they don't have any cost to them, so you can go ahead and just pick them up. But these foxes over here, you got these three, they're going to cost you cards from your hand. So you're going to go ahead and this card's going to be one card, that's going to be two, and that's going to be three. So you discard those cards to the discard pile to acquire these cards. So say we go ahead and get Cocoa Fox, which doesn't cost us anything. And then next, we're going to go ahead and move these all the way to the left. And then we're going to go ahead and draw. Now this is going to go to your hand. And then the next thing is you're going to look at your hand and you're going to decide which of those cards from your hand are going to go to the draw pile, or the draft pile is what I'm trying to say. And so you go ahead and take one of those, whichever one you decide, flip it face up, and put it in the draft row. And then after that, that is your turn. And every time you go ahead and add a fox to your party, you will do their ability. There's an ability right up top, and you'll do that if you can. Some of them you can't. You just want them for their little icons or the way they get victory points. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and move to the next player. The next player is going to go ahead and first draft one of these foxes. We're going to see about drafting Elsa. And then you're going to go ahead and move all these cards to the left, like so. And then you're going to go ahead and draw a card. Put that card in your hand. And remember, when you get a fox, you're going to do that card's ability, which is top right here. And then once you draw a card and look at your hand and you decide which card you want to give up, you go ahead and give up. And you'll be giving up as many cards as the draft row needs, but usually it's just one. And then you're going to go ahead and that's it. So you've got your card that is in your party. You drew up, so you get to go ahead and you'll refill for whatever or however many that need to be refilled. And then you'll keep going back and forth. When it's the first player's turn, then the second player's turn, you go ahead and keep drafting out foxes so you can get more victory points and make sure their conditions better you, and use abilities of those foxes to mess with your opponent. And then you keep doing that until the draw deck is extinguished. Once that's extinguished, you'll take all of the points you get from foxes in your party, and once you add all those points up through their little conditions at the bottom, and whoever has the most is the winner. And that is all of Knights of the Round Cheese, and that's how you play, and a little bit of an overview of the game. So let's go ahead and finish this video up. So that was Knights of the Round Cheese, just a little quick overview, a little taste of what the game is. So would this be a game that you would be interested in? Let me know in the comments below. And a little bit more about the game that we found interesting while playing is that it's a lot thinkier than you might think, and it's a lot of, well, if I take this, then I take away that from my opponent, and then but I don't really get anything for that. I just get another fox in my party. And then if I get some of those more costlier foxes down the draft row and I'm paying 1, 2, or 3 cards, then then that's really going to inhibit what cards I put back into the in the row when I go ahead and draw up, because now I have less options of maybe keeping a card away from my opponent. So it's a lot thinkier than you would think, which is a lot of thinking. Analysis paralysis, hey now. But since it was such a short game, the thinkiness, the AP, however you want to look at it, wasn't too bad. It was just a lot of, do I want to do this? What's the ramifications of that happening? Will I be able to win? Will I lose? Will this be the turn that it takes that causes my downfall? But yeah, so I would love to know what you thought of this game in the comments, and what other games that you would be interested in me checking out and doing a small little vlog on. But yeah, and don't forget, we have a giveaway going on right now until August 8th, which is coming up very soon. It's for a game called Forts and Fairies. Yeah, Forts and Fairies. So we'll go ahead and leave just a link to that video in the description. So hope you enjoyed this vlog of Knights of the Round Cheese, and hope it sparked some interest. And if it didn't, well, maybe their next video will. Well, until next time, we'll talk to you guys later. Toodles!